guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we do another cleaning video and I will clean the controller of the Sega Dreamcast. After that, we can move on to the next consoles. I think this will be, next month. So let's get started. Okay guys, today as I said, let's open up the Sega Dreamcast controller. To get the cable out of the way, you can see the dirt is not too bad, but of course inside here and inside all the difficult to reach parts, there will be hand sweat and skin in there. So again, I put on my rubber gloves, and I think I mentioned it in the intro. This controller is a little bit yellowed. I will not fix that today, but you can see the back part is this is the normal color, and here is it's yellowed. And the future of this channel, I will do a retro brighting process. Not today. Today, just give it a good cleaning. And as nearly always, Sega products, this should be way more easier than last month's N64 controller. You need a Phillips head screwdriver. And let's go and open this up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws back here. Get them all out. Okay, now I got them all out, and you can just take the back piece off. Here already we have just the back piece. It's just a piece of plastic. Again, just put it aside for washing under the sink. And here what we have here are the shoulder buttons, and the circuit board is fixed into the plastic with just 2 silver screws and 2 black screws. The 2 silver screws are here and here. There are no screws, no silver screws on the left side. Get those out first. Again, same screwdriver for the whole controller. For some reason, those silver screws are not magnetic. They must be of a different material, a non-magnetic material. Now the black screws are on the top here and here on the other side, on the both sides of the VMU ports. Get those out. Now the whole circuit board you can need to push the cable up here, and the whole thing should come right out. And also the plastic piece up here, the bay for the VMU, is also just a piece of plastic. Put it aside, and here we have the top part. Like every controller, there are those rubbery mats on top. Get this out, get the start button out, and now you have just the buttons. You can get them out this way. Okay, let's collect all the plastic parts and put them aside. We do have one more though. So here you have the circuit, the shoulder buttons, and we also have the thumbstick on the other side. The thumbstick should come just right off, like that. It's not connected directly. And the top piece here, you can just pull it off like that. And this cap also usually needs some good cleaning. The thumbstick, it's just plastic, but I actually don't recommend to clean it under the sink because you don't want to get water in there. And as you can see, the whole thumbstick uh, build style is way different than in the N64, way easier. Okay, now you have all your plastic parts, the front piece and the buttons and the thumbstick, the back piece and the cartridge, the VMU bay, and go to the sink. Again, wash them with soapy water, brush it off with a nice brush, and for the more thin parts, use an old toothbrush. Then again, as always, you want to make sure before you put the thing back together that it's completely 100% dry. Let it air dry for at least a day. And yeah, I'll come back in a minute. Okay, while the plastic is drying, let's look at the circuit board. As always, you can use compressed air to get most of the dust off. Mine looks not bad at all. Keep good care of my consoles usually, so but when maybe I get my hand, okay, there was some dust in there in the VMU ports that just flew off. If you want to, you can get off the shoulder buttons. In my case, there would be no reason, but I I I do one, so I can show you guys. There is screws in the front, one here and one here, which hold the shoulder buttons into place. So just to show it off, I get one screw out, and then you can just pull the shoulder button off. Uh, You there is plastic prongs. You need to loosen those from this side, and then you can pull it off like that. Now you have the shoulder button here. But as I said, mine are not dirty at all. If you're confused, you're labeled R and L, so you know which one is to the left, which one belongs to the right. And as I said, mine are not dirty, so I put them right back on, screw back in. Those screws aren't magnetic as well. That's very fine, very nice. I hate non-magnetic screws. Okay, it's back in. And my plastic is dry. So let's put this thing back together. Way easier than the Nintendo 64 controller. Okay, we need the front plastic piece and the VMU bay plastic thing and the stick. First, get the buttons back in. The D-pad. As this is the same with every console or every controller I opened up so far. The buttons will fit just one way, as you can't make any mistakes there. This is the X button, this is the A button. B and Y. Start button. Okay, buttons are back in. Now the rubbery things, the D-pad, buttons, needs to fit over a little plastic thing here, and the start button, like that. Now the stick, we just put this cap back on here, and you have to be careful. It has a very small. It's not round. It's square shaped, so it fits just one way. But just push it back on, and you're good to go. Then we need the circuit board and the stick. The stick obviously belongs in this corner, and if you put it here, and you have you are in the correct spot, it will just sink right into place. It doesn't look like it, but you can see it's already into place. It doesn't fall off anymore. Uh, you need to be a little gentle, and you will find the spot where the thumbstick belongs. Okay, that's not all. We cannot put it in yet because of one thing. This VMU Bay has the parts on the side, and you need to get the controller board in there. When you put the controller board inside the shell, this thing won't fit anymore. So how do we do that? And align it on both sides. Yes. Now it's in on both sides. Can you see that? Here and here. And now we can put the whole thing back into the shell. Again, it should, if you're at the correct spot, it should fit right in. The cable, push it here in here, and we're almost done. Just the back piece. Oh, of course not. Sorry. We need to get the screws back in. Two black screws were on the top beside the VMU port. And the two silver ones, non-magnetic ones, are here. One here on the top. Here. And the second one here beside the shoulder button, or beside the trigger, I should say. It's a little finicky to get it in there because, as I said, they are not magnetic. Okay. Now the insides up again, and they are secured. And now you have your back piece, and you just put it on and fix that with the seven, I think, seven black screws from the beginning. Okay, the controller is back together. It looks very nice, except the yellowing, but as I said, we'll deal with that another time. Yeah, and that's the end of the video. Okay, this was the cleaning of the Sega Dreamcast controller. As I promised, we will do the de-yellowing, the retro brighting as it's called in the future. But for now, I think it looks fine. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please leave me a comment, like the video, and consider subscribing to the channel. I will see you guys soon. Bye!